Let me share something that I read recently. This is from the book called How Google Works. Inside the book, it talks about the culture of Google and everything, but there's this one paragraph that struck me. Let me share it. And let me read it out. We encourage people to take real vacations, although not to promote work-life balance. If someone is so critical to the company's success that he believes he can't unplug for a week or two without things crashing down, then there is a larger problem that must be addressed. No one should or can be indispensable. Occasionally, you will encounter employees who create this situation intentionally, perhaps to feed their ego or in the mistaken belief that indispensability equals job security. Make such people take nice vacation. Yeah, this is not important, but I just finished reading. And make sure the next in line fills in for them while they are gone. They will return refreshed and motivated, and the people who fill their shoes will be more confident. This is a huge hidden benefit of people taking maternity and paternity leaves too. Okay. Yeah. So after I read this, it struck me like, oh no, isn't this what is happening in our current daily setting? I did not create this situation intentionally, but the situation feels similar. Like, for example, someday, if for some reason I'm gone, maybe I'm sick, maybe I'm hospitalized, maybe I move to another country. Will this daily sitting still continue? Yeah. I feel like we should make some changes to make this daily sitting sustainable. That's why, that's why I was hoping to get some volunteers to rotate among us. Xinghui was has an initiative to volunteer herself to lead the puja, and that's good. But basically, there's nothing much to do. What you need to do is just rings the bell at 7:30 so that everyone get out of the sitting and then just lead the puja. Yeah. The slides, you might not even need to display it because it seems like most of us can recite by heart already, but of course it's still good to display. After that, the sharing, if you're not comfortable, you don't have to do the sharing. Yeah? You can just close by paying respect to the Buddha and then do the dedication and then pay respect to the Buddha. And then you can just end the session. Because our core is always the sitting and just the short puja. Yeah. The sharing can be optional. This is the announcement I want to make. So, so if any of you, because I think all of us regulars have experienced the benefits ourselves. So if you would like to be part of the volunteer group rotation, kindly message me and then we will add you to the group. And then we will rotate among us. And frankly, this is what happened in the past, doesn't it, with Shifu as a leader? For some reason, Shifu suddenly one day disappeared. The morning sitting almost come crashing down. It almost disbanded until Brother Onchit talks to me. What do you think what should we do with the morning sitting? It was tough times, so it was really difficult to think, when Shifu suddenly disappeared. But Brother Onchit encouraged me to continue on. Then after a while, I decided, okay, I think this is a good thing to continue on. And that's why we have been doing this for 2 months now. But I would not like to have the same thing happen again. Let's say suddenly I disappear someday for some reason. And then this morning sitting would be would disband as well, it would probably feel sad, because people are motivated and benefited from it. Yeah. So I encourage all of you, any of you, to message me and step up and volunteer, and then we can rotate among us to make all of this morning sitting sustainable. Yeah. Of course, the law of impermanence always there. Someday this group might disband, but we don't know when. But we will try to prolong this tradition as long as we can. Okay, so that's the first two. The first one is about being indispensable. I have created this situation. So the second one, to mitigate this situation, I hope to find volunteers to rotate among us. The third one, like Sister Shaw May announced yesterday, about the Ajahn Viradamo retreat. This one, 24 to 26 December. Yeah, in fact, I have signed up like 2 months ago, and I wanted to announce this as well. I hope we can also get someone to replace me, at least during these 3 days, so that I can focus on this retreat. How many of you have signed up for this? 1, 2, quite a lot of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Show me, is that 5? Okay, not bad.
How you sign up?
Oh, okay, you want to sign up? We can sign. We will see if it's still available, then we can help you to sign up.
Oh.
Yeah, but this is online. Online also quite.
Yeah, because you have to take the photo of this one, you know.
Oh, no. The link is this one itself. We will help you out quite if you want to sign up.
I let you know.
Okay. Yes. So at least for these 3 days, I hope to get someone to lead the session. Yeah, don't have to do sharing, but at least rings the bell and lead the puja, do dedication, pay respect to the Buddha, or you can do some chit chat if you want. Yeah. Yes, that's about it. If we cannot get someone to replace on 24 to 26, I will think of a way. Yeah, I will think of a way. That's all I have today. Probably today we don't have to go through the materials. We will start afresh tomorrow with the second foundation of mindfulness, which is contemplation of the feeling. Any of you would like to comment or add on? Maybe we do quick sharing. Okay. How about we start with Sai Kiang?
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Yeah, we know about impermanence, after 100 years later, we'll all not be here anymore. Yeah, but yeah, thank you, Marcel, for taking the lead when Shifu is not around. Really appreciate your effort, and also everybody for coming together to practice. Yeah, because we benefited from it. Yeah. So, but I want to say not everybody actually think that he or she can do the leading. Yeah. But what Marcel said is correct. If you're not confident enough, we can always try with just puja, without sharing, or just chit chat, or without recording. Yeah. So I'm also joining the retreat. So actually, when Marcel asked me the other time, I said, "Oh, I'm also in the retreat. Then I was telling him, let's have a holiday. Sister Siu Fong did say, for Christians, they celebrate Christmas, you know. For us Buddhists, how we celebrate Christmas, we join the Buddha Mass. Yeah, we practice, we put our practice. Yeah. So actually every day, every time, we have to be here and now, basically. So recently, after, you know, learning together, mindfulness, learning the Eightfold Path, right view, right thought. So I'm basically nowadays trying to see my own thoughts, see, look, watch, yeah, which I've shared, you know, with you all previously. We have to look within ourselves. That is what the Buddha always stressed, because nobody can help us, only we can help ourselves. Only we can cultivate. And yeah, so I look and look. And sometimes it's quite interesting, I would say, to look at yourself, how your thoughts arise, how it sees. And then sometimes I would just lie down in the bed, thinking that when the time comes, it's my last breath, how will I react, kind of thing. Especially sometimes now aging comes, right? So there's aches here and there, right? Then we can really look at the impermanence of the body. And then sometimes looking at the pain doesn't make the pain go away. So yeah, so I'm still practicing. Yeah, just want to share that. Don't stop practicing. Yeah, we can do it now. Yeah, we can start now. Bit by bit, we cultivate. So I can remember what Shifu always say, 因上努力，果上随缘. That means you just keep planting seeds, you just keep doing the wholesome ones. Don't care about the result. Result will come. And if condition, permits, the good results will come. So just keep planting seeds, like what we are doing now. So keep practicing. Yeah. Thank you. That's my sharing for today.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Sakya. Okay, how about Sister Lin Tai? Would you like to say anything?
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Very happy to see you all today. Recently I didn't stay over because actually I start work at 8 o'clock. So sometimes, before I felt that, when I had time, I just joined you all. And then sometimes I feel bad because I steal the time from my organization. So anyway, so I try to start work, and then I haven't registered the online retreat because I'm also registering the 5-day retreat with Plum Village. I am not very confident to lead Puja, because I cannot recite the Heart Sutra correctly. So it's a part that I'm concerned and I'm not very confident. So, but as you say, I am also very grateful to Marcel and every one of you guys here, because every day when we sit and we see familiar faces, and it's very inspiring and very motivating. So I try to do it every day, and sometimes I feel lazy, and then not really lazy, but like I overslept a little bit, and then I thought, oh no, but we are there for each other. So I try to log in and sit for a while, and I feel good. So and I am going through exactly what Sister Psychiatrist share. I also carefully watch myself and watch the feelings, and and sometimes I feel very, very interesting too. Like I share with sisters, I can let that every Saturday I volunteer at Komingshan, and actually I help at the gratitude shop, and at the shop, that it is very appealing. Sometimes when you see something that you really, really like, and then you ask yourself, do you really want it? What kind of happiness is going to bring to you if you get that thing? And if you don't get that thing, what will happen? So sometimes for me, it is very interesting when I see my greed, and it tries to pull me into doing something, pull me into buying something a lot of time. And I just watch it and I say, wow. And of course, it has all the excuses, to tell me that I need to get that one. And then I have to, of course, it's a little bit of metal, the metal inside me, it says no, it's a yes, it's a yes, and it's a yes, and it's a no, And it happens over and over again. And but in the end, when I decide not to buy things, I feel so good, and I feel that yes, this is a kind of joy that we have. It's not the very temporary joy that we have when we get something, but it is a longer joy when we can see that we overcome our greed. So for me, this practice is really very practical, and it keeps me awake and aware every day. And I feel so grateful that I get to know the triple chain, the Buddha, the Dharma, and also the Sangha, and you all. So I'm very happy. Okay, thank you for listening.
Thanks, Linda. Thanks for sharing. I'd like to comment on your concern about reciting Heart Sutra. The first time I heard of Heart Sutra, it was with Shifu, probably 3 years ago. My Chinese is not good as well. Like, I'm very kantang, the term that you guys gave for people who cannot read Chinese. Like, my Chinese is probably only like 2 to 3% back then. Well, but when I first heard of the Heart Sutra, I thought to myself, oh, this sounds really nice, and it warms my heart. And then afterwards, I just imitate the sound that Shifu made. And during that time, pre-COVID, it was really nice because everyone together chant together, and it makes a good harmony. Yeah, it was really nice. Oh, this is really calming, peaceful, sounds so beautiful. And then from then on, I just imitate the sound. Yeah, probably some of you still can notice my pronunciation of Chinese is probably not the best, but I just imitate whatever sound has been made. Yeah. So you can try it if you want. That's one. Yes, and actually, while doing all of this alone has a lot of benefits to myself as well. It makes me, the sense of responsibility makes me wake up every day. Yeah. There was a story when Onchit was sometimes helping me out, right? We rotate among the two of us. And then, when that happens, Onchit, when there's Onchit turn, I felt relief. Oh, Onchit will take care of it, then I will not wake up. Then it makes me become lazy as well. So I would say there's a lot of benefits for me for this, even if I do this alone. But I think for the sake of the group, it's good that I empower others as well. Okay, bye, Esther.
But the Onchi disappear.
Yeah, Onchit. Well, he might come back. No worries. He's still around. Yeah, so that was what happened to me. Yeah, anyway, don't worry too much about the Heart Sutra. No one will complain if you leave. Okay, Yeah, we are about time. Anyone else would like to add on anything? Well, maybe we can get. Okay. Chai Kwan, maybe.
Well, I agree with Sister Saikyang and Sister Ling. Also about this buying things. I have this experience as well. Last time when I was younger, I tend to buy things impulsively. I'm sure Marcel, you too, right? But
But
nowadays,
buy things, is it?
buy things impulsively.
Oh, of
I
course.
like it, I saw it, I like, I must buy it. That's all.
Of course.
But nowadays, I do contemplate on it and then think about it, whether is it necessary or not. And then whether this money is put to good use or not. And then I will, think about maybe use it for other things. And the other thing about learning this meditation and things, it's also helped in my counseling work, my befriending work that I'm now pursuing. And it helped me to be able to control my emotions, and be able to talk to my befriendees in a more calm way. I used to be quite emotional, and when anyone has any problem, when they say it, then they cry or anything, I will follow them. But nowadays, I'm quite in control, and I'm able to help them better. And about feelings, yeah, I hope this can go on. Morning session can go on as long as possible. And I would like to take turn in doing the puja as well. And that's my say. And thank you everyone for joining. Thank you. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Very good. Thanks, Chai Kwan. Okay, thanks a lot for sharing. Anyone else would like to say anything? Okay, so
Yeah, thanks everyone. I really appreciate the opportunity to join this session. From your sharing, about having to do the chanting. So because I was with the Singapore Buddhist Youth Mission, so there are days where Shifu was supposed to come in and lead the puja, and sometimes he would just text and say, please just start the puja. Then we also like, oh, caught last minute. And that is also the time where I also firstly had the opportunity to lead the puja. Yeah. So it is like a sudden moment that you just have to do it. Yeah, and yeah, so just kind of take it on and just try it. Yeah. So that's why I'm well, fairly all right to help, yeah, when ever needed. So especially during the weekends, if I can join in. So definitely, if there's opportunity, I'll let Marcel know which are the days that I can actually help out. Then with regards to Sister Saikyang mentioning about the pain, when you experience that feeling of the pain, so I personally feel that I'm quite averse to pain. Yeah. So when I had that pain, like recently I had a abdominal pain. So knowing it is being aware, yeah, but I just didn't like it and I don't want it, and I will just resort to taking painkiller. Yeah, so that it can go away and I can function normally. If not, I realize that if I just bear with the pain, my day will be gone. I cannot do anything in the proper flow. So I'm not sure how else I can deal with it. Yeah, so maybe y'all can advise me on that. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
yeah, first of all, thanks for encouraging the rest.
No, I'm having abdominal pain where it would be like a cramping sensation that will radiate to your back, and it will just affect your daily function. Yeah, correct. So it's like it won't go away, and then you're like keep feeling it. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah, I think this is more relevant for other ladies to answer, because usually ladies would experience this kind of cramping pain, right?
My advice is see doctor.
See that, yeah, very good. Yeah, Craig was a nurse, so her advice should be taken because he's in the medical field. Have you seen the doctor?
Yes, I did. They have other incidental finding which we already dealt with it. Then for this one, the doctor just say that, hard to tell, and the doctor's advice, whenever you experience it, just take painkiller.
Okay. Any other advice, Craig? Okay, check on this.
I usually, when I always have headaches and shoulder ache, when I meditate, or sometimes early in the morning, I get that, but I try not to take the painkiller. I do meditation, and I have been able to bring down the pain. Just know that the pain is there, and then let it be there, and then be with it. Don't dwell on it. After a while, it just go off. I don't know how, but it does go away. And after that, the rest of the day was much better. And even though I'm not meditating, I usually think about, the pain is here. You can let it be. Just embrace it and let it be. And then go away. Unless it's very painful. Unless it's really very painful, like migraine, that's really thing, then I will take a painkiller. Otherwise, I try to use meditation to control it. That's my sharing.
Thanks for sharing, Choi Kwan. Does Quet say anything just now?
No, chronic. Some are chronic, can't go away. Chronic.
Yes. Yeah, I think as much as possible, try to solve this in a worldly way, like go to the doctor. Even the Buddha recommended visiting the doctor if the monks were sick. Yeah. And if you recover, then you finally can meditate again. Yes. But if you really want to deal with the pain Buddhist ways, the next section, contemplation of the feeling, actually talk about this, especially the part of unpleasant feelings. So if you'd like to know how to deal with this according to the Noble Eightfold Path, let's continue reading on. Just now I saw Sai Kiang raise her hand. Do you? Yes.
Yeah, maybe just like to add on, taking painkiller is a no choice, but probably the dosage you can cut down on it. Because sometimes actually maybe psychologically you rely on the medicine. You think that you have taken the medicine and then the pain goes away. So probably you can start to just half the dose and see whether it works for a while. Yeah. Trick your mind that you're taking a medicine, so the pain will go away. And then try to use Sister Choi Kwan's method of looking at the pain. Yeah, looking at how it arises, and then actually we know that arising and ceasing will come. That means the pain will not last forever there. Yeah, and see whether slowly you can, try to reduce that. But if really with no choice, taking a painkiller, should help. And one more thing I want to add on is this afternoon there's Sister Siu Fong's sharing at SGC. The topic is on idle chatter, the right speech, the last one, the gossip, whether it's the wrong speech or not. So encourage all to tune in if you can, join us to listen to the Dharma. Yeah.
Thanks, Sai Kiang. I shared before on how when this itch arises during meditation, I only notice how the itch arises, and then notice the itch, and then just notice the itch will eventually fade and ceases. Yeah. For pain, you could probably do similar things, because both are unpleasant feelings. But sometimes when the pain gets too intense, you just can't help it out. Yeah. So know your limits. When you reach your limits, yeah, maybe you should do something worthy about it. Yeah, I think that's all I have for today. Anyone else would like to add on? Okay, if not, then let's do a dedication. 厌消三障诸烦恼，厌得智慧真明了，普愿罪障悉消除，实是常行菩萨道。阿弥陀佛。Till we meet again, may we be guided by the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a volunteering Sunday ahead. Thanks everyone for participating. Hope to see you guys again next time.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.